Do it, make it jump, make the leap. That a boy, good boy. Come on, you got it. That a boy. Get the ball, get it. That a boy. It's crazy how many people have told me since I've been in the van that I need things. I need. That includes a 12-volt fridge. Man, if I counted how many comments from people that said, Chrome, you need one. You can't live without one. You have to have one. Get one. Get one. Get one. It's better than your cooler. Get one. Get one. Get one. Here is my view on a 12-volt fridge and why I am using a cooler instead. I understand the whole 12-volt fridge thing. I really do. Especially for someone who's carrying a lot of meat products and dairy and stuff like that they need to keep refrigerated at all times. I get it. I also get the fridge concept if you guys are like in the backwoods all the time, or you're constantly in places where you're not near a town or a city or anything. I understand that because accessing ice at those points, it gets expensive, it gets whatever. I get it. So it's not like I'm against the fridge, because I'm not. But here is my view on what I think a fridge is to me and why I've chosen a cooler. I've chosen to start this whole van life thing simple and affordable. If I would have chosen to do a fridge from the beginning, now I'm like, okay, $300, $500 for the fridge, give or take, you know, cheaper brand or a better brand. So let's just go with $400 to be safe. So $400 for a fridge, $200 for a battery. So $400, $500, $600, another $100 for charge controller and cables. So $400, $500, $600, $700, and then wiring maybe $800. So, and then maybe a solar panel, $900, $1000, $1100. So I'm at $1,100 before I even start van life, just to think of ways to power my fridge or whatever else. Where for me, I just jumped in my van and I bought a $200 Pelican cooler off of Craigslist, and I didn't have to buy the $200 Pelican. I could have bought myself a $50 one from Costco and started my van life with a $50 cooler, not having to stress about this big bill just to feed my fridge that everybody keeps telling me that I have to get. Being in my van with just the cooler has taught me that I don't need a fridge. There's no way or any situation I could be in where that fridge would be so much more worth it. For one, I don't have the place to permanently mount a fridge. I like things the way they are. I like the mobility aspect of my cooler. My cooler makes a great footstool outside the van. It's made a good stool once in a while when I just need a quick thing to sit on. I grab the cooler, pop it down, and have a seat on it. And it makes a great way to take the beer down to the river or to the creek or to the ocean or somewhere away from my van, where instead of making that long trek back to go get something from the cooler, I could just drag the beer down to wherever we're going and go hang out. What about that super, super high cost for ice that you're paying that you'd never have to pay with a fridge? Okay, think about my channel from the beginning. I like to keep things very simple. So for me to buy a $2, $3 bag of ice or 2 bags of ice for like $5 once in a while, no big freaking deal. I don't keep ice in my cooler all the time. There's times it'll go 2 weeks with no ice, then I'll buy myself beer and I'll throw ice in my cooler. Otherwise, there's like times when I've gone times in my van where there's been an entire month without any ice in my cooler. So everybody's like, well, how do you refrigerate everything? Listen, I live in a city. I drive by grocery stores all the freaking time. For me to stop and grab 2 days worth of veggies and then eat them in 2 days and make a quick pit stop again, grab another 2 days worth of veggies, I survive just fine doing shopping trips like that. And if you're looking at what to buy, whether it's a cooler or a fridge, and you still live in a house, please remember that van life is not house life. There's a huge difference in the amount of groceries you'll buy, the type of groceries you'll buy. I get along just fine. I know plenty of van dwellers that are getting along just fine with just a cooler. You know, if you look at the cost in the whole grand scheme of everything, to buy $5 worth of ice in a month, who gives a crap? $10 worth of ice in a month, who cares? It's $10. $10 compared to the $1,300 I was paying for rent. No big deal. And besides, I don't mind having ice in my cooler because sometimes when I want to make myself an iced tea and I want to throw some ice in it, I got some ice. And I didn't need to spend that big, huge lump sum of money to find ways to power my fridge. I'm not against it. If you guys want to go the fridge way, go the fridge way. I think it's freaking amazing, especially if you're the kind of person that's going to be, you know, off and out, away from the beaten path all the time. I'm not. I love the city. I love being in towns or close to towns. I like being near Wi-Fi. So for me, doing what I'm doing just works out. Everybody is their own individual person. A fridge, not for me. You know, to have something permanently mounted like that, I don't have room. I like my cooler. Never mind that, I freaking love having a cooler. We all know I'm not a big fan of the cooler I have now, but I enjoy the freedom and the mobility aspect the cooler provides me and my world. Obviously, whatever you do, do what's right for you. We're all different kinds of people, but if you're looking at starting van life, much like I did, keeping things super simple, super basic, stop overthinking things. Get yourself a simple little cooler, a $50 one from freaking Costco, and get this freaking party started. Get in the van, start living this lifestyle, enjoy the life, and learn for yourself what you're gonna need. Stop making these massive plans now before you even buy your van. Your only thing that should be on your mind right now is get the van. Once you get the van, you can throw your bedding you have in your place in the van and take off. Buy a cheap $20 cooler off of freaking Craigslist or something to get you through until you know what you want. What do you say, buddy? What's it like living without a fridge? You care? Hi. Even Disco doesn't mind living his life every day without a fridge. This little thing is doing me just fine. All right, guys, hope this kind of helps ease your mind a little bit on what to choose, what to buy. But yeah, some people are cooler people, some people are fridge people, and it's okay to be weird, it's okay to be yourself. So if you're a fridge guy, rock on. Adios.